couple of teams that are all too familiar with one another going head-to-head.
BA, they'll play 4 times this year, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Boucher in at the 5 down low. For 3, Bridges. Toronto grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Siakam with the slam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Finney-Smith a screen. Claxton passes to Finney-Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. Bridges against Anunoby. 13 feet out. High post Claxton. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
To the inside. Barnes. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Johnson for 3. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Shot from the low post is good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Barnes. Siakam outside. Siakam with a screen on Bridges. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Brooklyn trailing. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. For 3, Dinwiddie buries it from 3. Dinwiddie's got 5.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Bridges. He's scoreless. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Anunoby for 3. They get it back. Siakam, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Boucher a screen on Bridges. Here's Anunoby. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. Schroeder with a rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Barnes controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes got that big body. Just hang around the cup and create something.
Up top, Dinwiddie, covered by Schroeder. Outside, Johnson. On the take. It's hauled in by the Raptors. It's stolen by Johnson. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Cam Thomas out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in. The drive by Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Siakam's got 6.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Thomas misses.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Achua, the open look. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Hey, yo, right here.
Bridges down low, guarded by Trent. Bridges misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Siakam in the post. Finney-Smith's there. Siakam, that's good.
This guy's got incredible all-around skill set. Pascal Siakam from the paint, yes, sir.
Bridges outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Raptors with a lead. And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, B.A. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces. But you've got to have more if you want to compete.
Fades away. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Achua with the dunk.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Achua with the rebound. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 12-3 run. Siakam pass to Porter. Back to Siakam. Cash assisting on the play with Porter. And now a 10-point Raptor lead.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Simmons with it. Now Porter defending. Pass to Whitehead. Now Walker. Clock at 6. Simmons with it. Over Achua. And it's Simmons missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Back to Trent. And the layup is good. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to Achua. Here's Nick, covered by Smith. Achua. Inside. Porter with it. Walker covering. Back to Achua. Ben Simmons grabs the board. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 10. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Now Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Schroeder, he's checked in for Toronto. That's good from Siakam.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
The jump hook. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Here's O'Neal. And too long on the shot.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Chris Boucher, Scotty Barnes, OG Anunoby.
8 seconds left in the first half. Smith outside. That'll count. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And so it's Toronto. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Otto Porter is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Boucher in at the center position, filling out the middle. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, B.A., and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
5 to shoot. Finney Smith a screen. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. On target from range. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Now here's Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark. On offense, here come the Raptors. Pass to Anunoby. Now Porter. No one near him. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
So you have got to be in the space of Otto Porter coming off the screen, or he will make you pay.
It's Bridges on the wing. Anunoby covering. Up top, Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. Back to Claxton. Three-pointer. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Boucher. Back to Schroeder. Spins. Outside for Boucher. Back to Schroeder. And here's Boucher. Outside Porter. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Goes up on the baseline. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
Here's Claxton. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 from Barnes. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there are so many big men that can bring the ball up now, Doris. It's changed how teams get into their offenses.
BA, what coaches will tell you is they are getting to a place where you have to have 5 guys who can hurt you offensively. The bigs being able to take a rebound and get it up quickly in transition does one huge thing. That creates mismatches, something teams always are on the lookout for.
Boucher, he's open. Right side Porter. Pass to Boucher. Back to Porter. An easy 2 on the layup. Porter's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Dinwiddie outside to get back on track. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. McDaniels is checked in for Porter Jr. And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
BA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, Ben Simmons has the basketball on a string. How about that move, folks? Look out.
Pass to Barnes. 1:07 left in the 3rd. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Thomas, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Off the inbound. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. That free throw's good from Anunoby.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Whitehead passes to O'Neal. Here's Thomas. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Thomas has got 8.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. And the Raptors lead by 13.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the 3-point shot in response. Wow.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Whitehead. Now Walker. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's O'Neal. The putback.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Sinks the tray.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
And it's Thomas off the drive.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense?
And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for Toronto. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. They've got Royce O'Neal, also Ben Simmons out there, Cam Thomas out there with Lonnie Walker, and it's Whitehead in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
So it's Brooklyn now. It's a 16-point game. Walker passes to Thomas. Here's O'Neal. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Thomas hits the 3-pointer.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Pass to Boucher from behind the arc. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Boucher a screen on Dinwiddie. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Down low. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
The Raptors making a switch here. Chua's checked in. Schroeder passes to Siakam. And there's the drive. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot up.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no...
The previous play is under review.
At least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Bridges against Anunoby. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie left side. Back to Claxton. With the drive. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And here's Schroeder outside. Pure from 3-point range. Schroeder's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, it's no secret that Dennis Schroeder has tons of confidence. You can see it on that pull-up jumper right there.
Finney-Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. He gets it in there.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Siakam finds Schroeder. Achua with it. Back to Schroeder. The rebound by the Nets.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Teams.
First free throw is good.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Bridges. Kept alive. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Achua. Barnes feeling it out a bit to the inside. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Barnes. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Raptors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for OG Anunoby.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Barnes kicks it out to Siakam. 4-3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Bridges misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Dinwiddie outside. Johnson for 3. No good. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And it's quickly in the corner. Randall against Bridges. Back to quickly. The 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Claxton finds Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Here's Claxton. No good on the triple. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
And you know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Robinson here seeking out some offense, including using the shot fake to attract contact.
Second free throw, no good.
And Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
They're so dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He'd also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bridges against Quickly. Stolen by Quickly. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. And Barrett gets it to go.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Brunson scanning the floor. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Quickly against Bridges. Robinson pulls it in. New York leading by 3. Here's Randall. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
Pass to Claxton. Bridges against Quickly. Here's Dinwiddie. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Barrett. Bridges with some nice defense.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the Nets miss again. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Out to Brunson. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Pass to Robinson. Here's Quickly. Second chance shot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Off the run, cranes it from beyond the arc.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Quickly. Here's Randall. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Julius Randle picks one up.
Cam Johnson's such a deadly three-point shooter. If he's able to get to the line, it can make him an elite scorer. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bridges against Brunson.
Might have been a little force from Brunson, but he gets in there to get the foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Up top, Claxton. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. New York ahead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Nets trail by 4. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
They've got Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Smith, and it's Thomas in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brunson, no good. Brunson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Thomas finds Claxton. Thomas surveying the D. And
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now here's Randle. Stolen. DiVincenzo against Thomas. There's a screen. Pass to Claxton. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Knicks shooting for the game at 42%. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. And stolen by DiVincenzo. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
And DiVincenzo with a head of steam. Man, he got up.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Smith. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Over in the corner, Claxton. And here's Smith. Brunson covering. Just 4 to shoot. Smith, the pass to Finney-Smith. And finish off by Finney-Smith.
Recognizing spacing on the floor there, Dennis Smith Jr. with a nice job of delivering.
Pass to Randle. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. And one of the unwritten rules of team play, Brent, don't throw your teammate a grenade. What are those?
Well, I got a lot of those in my years in Seattle, and I won't mention his name, but the initials were Gary Payton. Look, the shot clock's winding down, you're standing open, and the guard just gives it to you with 1.5 seconds to go, and you got to shoot the ball. So those are called live grenades, Kevin.
And New York making a change here. Jeffries has checked in. Barrett. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Now here's Simmons. The kick out to Walker from past the arc, and the Nets another 3.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Jeffries in the corner. Barrett with it. New York moving the ball around. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
Smith dishes to Walker. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Puts up a deep three. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation for the Knicks. Hartenstein comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And quickly in for Barrett. For New York, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. A three for DiVincenzo. Here's Hartenstein. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Now, here's Hart. Scoreless thus far. To the inside. A nice shot by Hartenstein. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Like to see Hart looking to set up his guys in the pick and roll and be that playmaker.
Whitehead deciding where to go with it. It's O'Neal atop the key. Pass to Whitehead. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Hart. Back to DiVincenzo. Cans the shot with nobody near him. DiVincenzo's got 7.
Well, you can't give that much room. Dante sees the light, and he's going to take care of business.
On the wing, Walker connects from three-point range. Walker's got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
DiVincenzo kicks to Jeffries. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jeffries got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up top, Simmons. O'Neal wide open. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer. Greg, we were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
And here's Brunson. He's got 5, and the pass to Hartenstein. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Outside, Simmons. Going inside, there's O'Neal with the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Hartenstein. That one goes in. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Nets passing it around. Launches a 3. Thomas, no luck. New York leading by 5. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn.
Substitutions on the court.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brunson against Dinwiddie. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Julius Randle comes in for Quickly. Here's DiVincenzo. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. He's defended by Randle. Passes to Finney-Smith. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Johnson, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Randle kicks to Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The physicality Randle plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Finney-Smith. They need this one. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2. Pass to DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Brunson, and the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
Out to Bridges. Finney-Smith in the post. Randle on him. Johnson outside. Back to Claxton. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Randle with the bucket.
Yeah, Randle's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Finney-Smith finds Dinwiddie. To the wing on the left. Claxton the pass to Bridges. They set the pick. It's rebounded by New York. To the paint. Here's Randle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Ooh, that was a tricky move there by Randle, putting the defender off balance, and then he got that guy to foul.
Shooting 2.
He hits both from the stripe. "16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dinwiddie against Brunson. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. From deep three-point land. He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Knicks lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Jalen Brunson.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Whitehead in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 5. Here's Thomas. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson, no good. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. The Knicks making a switch here.
Isaiah Hartenstein. R.J. Barrett. Emmanuel quickly.
Here's Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Out to Brunson. Inside, here's Hartenstein, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
It's rebounded by Barrett.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And Brunson, here we go. And the layup falls. Brunson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
Here's Dinwiddie. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Here's quickly. Second shot opportunity. Now the pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hartenstein. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On the wing, Bridges. Quickly covering. Bridges passes to Claxton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Quickly. Ahead. And then Randall slams it in.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Barrett. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play.
It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges outside. Passes it to Claxton. Johnson outside. For 3. Sinks the triple.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Quickly. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Bridges. Here's Barrett. Carries it down low. And the Knicks lead by 4.
RJ coming through, and that one makes you feel good.
Picked by Finney Smith. Brunson against Dinwiddie. On the wing, Johnson to the middle. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. Takes it inside. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Brunson with a clean look. Trifecta.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Dinwiddie against Brunson. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's covered closely. Count! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
It's stolen.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
From deep, Johnson. It's stolen by Randall. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Smith. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Julius Randle has worked on becoming a better free throw shooter. Let's see how he handles the spotlight shining just on him as he steps to the line. Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So it's New York picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging...
You want dunks, fast breaks, and high-flying basketball. Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. B.A., I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Now Pirtle. Up top, Siakam. Over Brunson. Pass to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Barrett can't hit.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Did you know that Jakob Pertl's parents were both elite volleyball players?
I guess, B.A., that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
Now here's Brunson. Fires the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Anunoby's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Robinson can't hit. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Going inside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The assist.
Toronto's gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Oh, got a piece of it. Robinson with a steal. Quickly with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett. Looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. The #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Barnes finds Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Here's the 3. Here's Robinson. Pirtle with some nice D. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Siakam. Randall Randall pulls down the board. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Quickly with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. He puts up a 3. Here's Robinson. And another shot. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
Toronto on D. Randall outside. Here he goes. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if he goes small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randall is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Siakam. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Good defense, better offense. Through hard work, Siakam's become a #1 scoring option.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, the Knicks missing. The Raptors with a lead. Down low. Here's Anunoby. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Siakam. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
When you look at Pascal Siakam, Smitty, he's really stepped up and accepted more responsibility.
Yes, this demonstrates leadership, EA. Siakam is a go-to guy for this team, someone they trust to deliver in big moments.
Anunoby, and the layup is good off the glass. Anunoby's got 7.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Barrett. Randall outside. They need this. New York, no good that time either. And it's Porter with the ball for Toronto. Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
To the middle. Outside for Porter. Here's Siakam. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. And here are the Knicks now. A 12-point game. Anunoby against Brunson. Shoots over Anunoby. And the Knicks miss again.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Schroeder finds Anunoby. Just 3 on the clock. That one is off. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Siakam and Boucher playing up front. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
For three, Randall, he buries it from three. Randall's got 5.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
Anunoby passes to Schroeder. Outside Anunoby, puts up a 3, drills it from deep. 16 points for him.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Outside Porter. Back to Anunoby. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number's called. OG Anunoby's very accountable, and he's been very active on the offensive end.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Siakam, the pass to Porter. Back to Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. There's the triple. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA, OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
Toronto has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Porter finds Schroeder. Back to Porter. The 3. There's the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in for New York. They've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo from deep. The shot won't fall. And so Porter will bring it up for Toronto. Anunoby for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Anunoby's got 13 points now in the quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt or else.
The game has changed so much. Good stuff, Alec. Thank you.
He's able to do this now because of the added strength. Porter muscling it home.
Brunson with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Brunson passes to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brunson outside. Knicks keep it alive. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Boucher outside. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. From deep 3-point land. Offensive board. It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And they pick up 2. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Trent, he's checked in for Toronto. And here are the Knicks now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Randall finds Brunson. Stolen by Schroeder. Siakam against Randall. Back to Trent. Beyond the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist with that last one. The drive by DiVincenzo. This one for 3. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Rarely takes shots from deep, but Josh Hart drilled that one.
Let's go with a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Second free throw, no good.
What teams love about Josh Hart, he gives everything he has out there. Tremendous effort on defense and a great locker room guy.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So on the floor for New York, Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hart in at the small forward. And Toronto calls time here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Shot's good by Hart.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Barnes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Josh Hart. Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better. The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
And there's Siakam. That one's good on the assist by Barnes.
Thank you.
Siakam's got 6 points. DiVincenzo pass to Robinson. And there it is for him.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
To the inside, Trent. And that one is hammered home.
Getting high in the air. Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Here's Brunson. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls,
Two shots.
Previous play is under review.
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. That free throw good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Over to the wing. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, BA. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development spinning.
You're totally right, BA. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Boucher a screen on Hart. Dick the pass to Boucher from deep. Pirtle. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randall with the drive, and it's Randall with the jam.
That is a force coming at you downhill if you're trying to defend Randall on the drive.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Knicks making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Kicks it out to Anunoby from the arc. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 7 assists in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, "It's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place." Brian?
Outstanding. Look forward to that. Thanks, Allie.
You just can't give him that shot anymore. Julius is now comfortable from distance.
Anunoby finds Schroeder. Anunoby, a screen on Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Boucher. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Boucher against Randall. Outside Robinson. Outside for Randall. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. Randall can't hit. Toronto's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Inside. Here's Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
Don't be fooled by his slender frame. Boucher is more than capable of taking contact and finishing inside.
Down low. Here's Robinson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby, back to Pirtle. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Pirtle's got his first bucket in this one.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Randall, a screen on Schroeder. The 3, DiVincenzo. New York, no good that time either. The Raptors have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Anunoby for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 8 assists here tonight.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Brunson passes to Robinson. He's off on the layup.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And so it's Toronto in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Brunson rushes in. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Boucher outside. Back to Anunoby. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Anunoby's got 34 points.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
DiVincenzo pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And the Raptors making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Quickly is checked in for DiVincenzo. Barnes finds Siakam. Back to Barnes. The 3 is up. To the inside. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
It's quickly with a drive. Randall left side. Back to Robinson. There's the 3. Brunson misses. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
OG Anunoby has been working on his range, looking confident from that space.
He was all alone on that one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
With another bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Anunoby with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Back to Anunoby. The 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
The 3, Barrett. Here's Randall. Pass to Brunson. Barrett up top. Randall outside. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
Anunoby on the wing. And here's Siakam. Checked by Randall. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Siakam, no good. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Quickly, passes to Randall. Quickly, finds Randall. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Robinson. Offline from the high post.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Raptors.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, BA, tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for OG Anunoby.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
It's stolen by Pirtle. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shoots over Robinson, and Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Anunoby. And the Raptors lead by 18. Here's Brunson, pass to Randall. Brunson against Anunoby, and that one's good for Brunson.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Lets it go from 14. Can't get it to drop. No good. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, they were something. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
timeouts, everyone. Because both of these teams love to run it up and down the floor. I know Richard and I have ours harnessed in and ready to go.
Oh, I love these kind of high-energy games. This is definitely going to be a fast-paced game. Get ready for a track meet.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
To the left wing. And stolen by Siakam. Anunoby against Bridges. Now, here's Boucher. Defense is right there. To the paint, here's Barnes. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Siakam, a screen on Dinwiddie. Siakam inside. Here's Schroeder. And again, Toronto no luck. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Bridges outside. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. Back to Finney-Smith for the 3. Got a piece of it. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Bridges misses. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here. Down low. Here's Anunoby. That one's not going to go. Bridges with some nice defense. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Schroeder. Siakam sets a screen for Schroeder. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Nets trail by 4. And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Richard, they had grand plans. It just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Bridges against Boucher. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Anunoby. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Back to Claxton. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 4. Schroeder dishes to Barnes. Schroeder outside. Back to Anunoby. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Bridges finds Finney Smith. Dinwiddie with it. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Finney Smith. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. Over Finney Smith. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Schroeder.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Bridges. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Passes it to Boucher. Barnes left side. To the paint. Boucher passes to Barnes. And he comes up with the deuce. Barnes has got his 2nd basket.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Toronto ahead, leading by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Claxton kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Lays it up off the glass.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Now, here's Schroeder after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Barnes finds Schroeder. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Bridges for 3. They get it back. Johnson, the pass to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Anunoby. 5 points in the game. Driving inside. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Basket good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn, trailing by 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. Clock at 6. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Richard, we've all heard about some of the unwritten rules between players. Any examples you can speak on?
Well, you don't want to be out there injuring each other. I think one of the biggest unspoken rules is you got to be very, very careful when a guy takes off, how you hit them. That is something you learn at a very early age in basketball.
Here's Dinwiddie. The Raptors getting the bucket. Back to Finney-Smith. Barnes against Johnson. They set the screen. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. The 4-second violation. Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for OG Anunoby. The pass to Achua. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Shooter passes to Achua. Kicks it to Barnes. Siakam looking around. They set the pick. Trent with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. And Toronto turns it over again.
What is going on right now?
Porter's checked in for Barnes. Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's Whitehead. Nothing on the board. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder. Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
McDaniels checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Dick with it. Thomas is there. Trent gets the bucket.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Outside Thomas. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Up in time. That shot misses. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
24.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. They've got Gary Trent. Achua is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Dick. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Back to McDaniel. Misses from short range. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thomas with the ball. O'Neal sets the screen for Thomas. O'Neal kicks to Thomas.
Raptors foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, Thomas.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas. taking 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
And the Nets with possession here. Raptors knocking down the tray. Simmons sets a screen for Thomas. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Thomas. Simmons got it all tied up now for the Nets. Up top, Achua. And stolen by Simmons. The kick out to Walker. Simmons sets a screen for Walker. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Raptors getting the bucket. Outside, O'Neal. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And originally undrafted, Royce O'Neal's hard work, Richard, has certainly paid off.
Yeah, he's really smart defensively. You can match him up against any opponent's best scorer. And then on the other end, he can help space the floor.
Here's Thomas. After the Raptors pick up 2. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto trailing. Pass to Achua. Back to McDaniel. Passes to Achua. Here's the screen. Trent kicks to Achua. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. A kick out to O'Neal. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Brooklyn making some changes. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Boucher. Now, Anunoby. Boucher with a screen on Bridges. Here's Anunoby. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And again, no good by Toronto. Bridges finds Claxton. Out to Bridges. Boucher with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 8 points.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Bridges against Anunoby. Claxton. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
They get the rebound. Nets leading by 5. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. Back to Finney Smith. Over in the corner, Claxton buries the long-range jumper. Claxton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 8. They grab their own miss. Toronto working the ball around now. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Fast break, here they come. Johnson, a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Here's Boucher. And so it's Brooklyn. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Cameron Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Here's Dinwiddie. The pass to Claxton. Off target from three-point range.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
The drive by Schroeder. RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a veteran leader now.
Yeah, he's really matured. He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10-plus years in this league.
Now Bridges. With the drive, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Talk about taking flight. Air Bridges is in the building.
Siakam sets a screen for Schroeder. Siakam kicks to Barnes. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Nets leading by 9. Dinwiddie outside. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Boucher finds Barnes. Back to Boucher. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires away from outside. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Dinwiddie for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Nets lead by 7.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Stolen away. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over in the corner, Claxton. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Pick by Finney-Smith. Johnson, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Anunoby with it. Bridges covering. Sinks the three-pointer.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about it on that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Dinwiddie drives in. Out to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That'll get the confidence flowing. Bridges knocking in that corner three has to get him going.
Pass to Boucher. Now, here's Anunoby. Boucher with a screen on Bridges. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
Violations like that, yeah, those will make your coach bolder than me.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Dinwiddie up top. Here's Finney Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. Boucher in the post. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Took him no time at all on that one. Claxton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nets.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Barnes against Johnson. Back to Claxton. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 13.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Anunoby. Missed. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building would...
extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 in 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And B.A., I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Boy, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith, a screen. The 3-ball. Dinwiddie, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Doesn't go that time. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Outside Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's the floater. Robinson with the block.
This is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The Nets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Bridges against Quickly. Bridges passes to Johnson. And here's Claxton. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Barrett. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And the Nets with possession here. It's a 3-point game. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by Robinson. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Here's Randall. Barrett. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Brunson. To the middle. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, B.A., and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the 2nd round and just kept working, biding his time, and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Brunson, and he makes it on the layup.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Dinwiddie goes in, and he banks in the layup.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Driving in. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Randall. Brunson's got 5 now.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Off target at the rim.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And he gets it to go. He's got 7.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
For 3, Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Oh, that's something else,
just
man.
Beautiful. And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
Bridges against Brunson. Inside. Here's Randall. That shot missing. Good D by Finney-Smith. Bridges against Brunson. And the basket by Bridges.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Brunson taking his time here. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Randall with the jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
16 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here's Randall. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. What a performance for Julius Randall. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Now here's Randall. Left side Brunson. Randall a screen on Bridges. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randall making the right read of the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
Brooklyn trailing. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
They get it back. Johnson on the wing. Six on the shot clock, and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Bridges. Now Johnson. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Finney-Smith.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randall doing work defensively.
Brunson. Here's quickly. Rebounded by Johnson.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Bridges. Oh!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, Julius Randall, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Get loud, fans. On the court, it's your squad.
A big group substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Julius Randall. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Quickly. And it's McBride in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
And when it comes to Royce O'Neal, there's a reason this guy plays big minutes, Grant.
Well, B.A., it's all because he has the trust of his teammates and his coaches. Just a high IQ guy who never plays in a rush.
And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Knicks. O'Neal inside. He's covered by Hart. Simmons with a screen on Barrett. It's Johnson with a drive.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Beginning of the first half, 2 minutes.
DiVincenzo finds Hart. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Smith right side. O'Neal passes to Smith. The kick out to Simmons. Back to Smith. 4-3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Walker, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Smith. A nice shot by McBride.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Simmons against DiVincenzo. Here's Thomas. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Walker. Simmons with a screen on DiVincenzo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the half. Barrett passes to McBride. Here's Hart. Knocked away.
Next foul. Ben Simmons. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
Isaiah Hartenstein at the line. 2 shots.
That one's no good. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 4. DiVincenzo against Walker. DiVincenzo, pass to Hartenstein. Here's McBride. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, BA, you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Barrett is the 3, Randle the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on 2 things. 3-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated. But here's what I know, BA. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
The rebound by Bridges.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Dinwiddie, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Barrett. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Bridges misses for New York. They've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Now, R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
Screen by Claxton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Nets missing for New York. They've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And so they foul intentionally. So the Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
Second team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Robinson finds Brunson.
Cameron Johnson.
Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Finney-Smith with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Pass to Dinwiddie. And the layup falls. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Substitution on
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Randall outside. Nails it from 3. He's got 15.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Smith outside. And the shot goes in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
2 minutes remaining.
Up top, Randall.
2 minutes.
He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Simmons, the pass to O'Neal. Right wing. Here's Smith. And he jams it home with authority.
This guy's a gifted athlete with incredible creativity on display. The ups, my goodness gracious.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Banked it in off the glass. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Quickly outside. 1:04 left in the third quarter here. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Simmons, the pass to Johnson. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 10 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Barrett passes to Robinson. And an intentional foul right there. Brooklyn making some changes. Walker comes in for Johnson, and it's Thomas in for Smith. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Knicks lead 39-35.
Here's Thomas. From outside the arc. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Here's Barrett, and he drives in. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. Simmons with a screen on Brunson. Here's Thomas. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's New York, leading by 6 as we wrap up. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Nets shooting the ball at 48% so far. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got Royce O'Neal. Also Ben Simmons out there. Walker out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. Brunson misses. Here's Thomas. Brunson defending. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Timeout called. The Nets. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Robinson. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges down low. Johnson passes to Finney-Smith. Quickly against Dinwiddie. Yeah, that one's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Robinson. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's McBride. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Barrett passes to McBride. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Finney-Smith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Good. Randall's got 23.
Well, the physicality that Julius Randle possesses, this guy is always proven capable despite defenders nearby.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Dorian Finney-Smith given the opportunity with a big-time delivery.
Now here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Randle can't hit. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Claxton. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Checked by Randle. 6 to shoot. Johnson for 3. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Barrett, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Screen by Claxton. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now the Nets with it. They're on an 18-6 run. He takes it in. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Randall finds Robinson. Outside for Randall. Quickly against Dinwiddie. Throws it up high. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
41 seconds left in the game. Screen by Claxton. To the right side. Robinson with the block.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Dinwiddie against Barrett. Dinwiddie with it. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. This one belongs to Brooklyn. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
welcome. Maybe the best day of... Should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Brunson. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. From the arc. And it's Jalen Brunson with the three.
The improvement from Brunson has mostly come from his shooting. We know he can go inside, but three balls, it's a good sign.
Schroeder outside. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. On deep, Brunson. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Anunoby, here we go.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Randall, a screen on Anunoby. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Inside, here's Barnes. Nice D from Barrett.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Well, we know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Now, here's Siakam. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Now, here's quickly. Randall surveying the D. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
On the wing, Anunoby. Quickly covering. Offensive rebound. Here's Barnes. He takes it in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Raptors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Barnes hits them both. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And Brunson, here we go. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Toronto trailer. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
It's Robinson high post. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Siakam gets it over to Schroeder. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Good 5 by Siakam. He gets it in there.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. On defense, the Raptors. Outside for Robinson. Back to Brunson. Hurdle with the block.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Anunoby, and no good, had a chance to take the lead there. For New York, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with the high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Randall dishes to Robinson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Down low. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And Brunson, here we go. At the elbow, Randall. And another turnover here by New York. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Nice decision making by Schroeder there with a terrific assist.
Quickly kicks to Brunson. There's the triple. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Siakam. And again, it's Toronto converting.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Raptors out in front, leading by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume 3-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
He gets that one. Quickly's got his first bucket in this one.
Soft touch, just floated it up there. Nice stuff from Quickly.
Here's Siakam. And here's Barnes for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Barrett kicks to Brunson. He dishes it to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Pass to Boucher. Stolen by Quickly. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Brunson with a clean look. Drops in the tray. Brunson's got 6.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Back to Barnes. Another shot unloads. And that one is off. Nice D from Barrett. Here's Quickly. He nails it, and we're tied up. Quickly's got 4 points this quarter.
In an instant, Quickly saw the opening, didn't hesitate.
Ritter passes to Barnes. It's stolen by Barrett. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. And he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer. And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Raptors. Trent comes in for OG Anunoby. And so here is New York. Brunson finds Randall. Here's Robinson. And that one drops. Robinson's got his third bucket of the night. Right, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Fight Squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Some changes for Toronto. McDaniels comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Dick subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to McBride. And Hart has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hart's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Trent passes to McDaniels. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
McBride. Hart the pass to Hartenstein. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Go into the rack with energy. Even the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Boucher with the steal. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from McDaniels.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great time there. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Trent kicks to Boucher. Passes it to Dick. Here's McDaniels. Porter a screen on Hart. Back to McDaniel. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So for Toronto right now, Pirtle is out there with Jalen McDaniels. Then there's Dick. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. And Barrett gets it to go.
Now, one of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
Here's Dick. Porter passes to Dick. Back to Porter. Nice D from Barrett. The Knicks leading by 3. And the slashing lefty, R.J. Barrett. Brent always looking to go downhill.
Yeah, and that's his strength, literally. As he improves as a perimeter player, that's going to help him out. But, man, that strength and his ability to go through guys, it's special. Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy is a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
Here's Porter. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
McBride passes to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Here's Hartenstein. They get it back. Trent against DiVincenzo. Here's Hartenstein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Anunoby, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Dick.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
McBride passes to Barrett. Here's Hartenstein. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Hartenstein's got 7 points.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
McDaniels. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
And that'll be 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Here to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning-quick point guard.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Schroeder hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 4. Inside, here's Siakam. Rebounded by Hart.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The pass to Hartenstein. There's the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got his 6th rebound on the night. Schroeder passes to Porter. It's rebounded by New York.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but most times he's going to posterize his man. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Siakam.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
There's the screen. Hart, wide open. He fires. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Hart's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Anunoby. Schroeder outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Schroeder. And he lays it straight in. And that's now 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Pass to Hart from outside the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Hart's got 10 points in the game.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
And Siakam throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Both teams will make substitutions. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
The Loudest section gets t-shirts launched their way. Let me hear you.
Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Let's go, fans. Make some noise once again for your Knicks breaker dance crew. Show them some
Raptors trail by 5. Schroeder outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. He's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
He hits the second from the line. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson scanning the floor. Randle with a screen for Brunson to the inside. And Randle throws it down.
And it feels like Randle is taking ownership on the offensive end right now, playing intense and fighting for buckets.
1 second left. And there's the nice layup by Barnes. He's got 13.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Out on the perimeter, DiVincenzo and Barrett. Randle will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. And it's Brunson in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. And here's Brunson. Here he goes. And they pick up 2. Brunson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Knicks. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark year in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game has grown. And DiVincenzo with a head of steam. Man, he got up.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Raptors. 7-point differential. Back to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Lets it go with the 3. And botches the dunk.
Oh, not a good look there, guys. No one near him, and he still clangs one off the rim.
Brunson finds DiVincenzo. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Brunson. Raptors trail by 7. Schroeder outside. Passes it to Anunoby. Shoots over Brunson. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now, Anunoby puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Barrett against Barnes. To the paint, Randall. And Randall throws it down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Anunoby. The Raptors rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
To the middle. Here's Boucher. Robinson pulls it in. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be R.J. Barrett shooting. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Scotty Barnes. That's his first.
That one misses for Barrett.
You can count on R.J. Barrett to come at you night after night. He plays with a lot of determination, and at some point will lead a ball club.
Anunoby, good.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Picked by Randall to the paint, and Randall throws it down.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, does a nice job on the finish.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 10. And here's Brunson outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And that's 12 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Knicks lead 73-60.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Siakam. Now the pass to Boucher. Shot clock at 5. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And that one's good. Barnes.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Knicks.
This is a game where defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Julius Randle.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Robinson kicks to Brunson. And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 16.
62.
Now here's Schroeder. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for